Hi, this is Ross Nickerson, and welcome to your monthly banjo lesson here at banjoteacher.com. I've got a few techniques I want to show you today that I think will help you out, and thanks again for joining me. Now, this month I'm going to show you a common lick in the Scruggs style. Actually, the way I'm going to play it is maybe something that you might not see in tablature, but it's just a slight variation of a common lick that's used in the Scruggs style. Very useful lick that fills a lot of space over normal chord progressions, and hope that makes some sense. And when I play the lick, it will probably make a little more sense. I'm not in the greatest spot to really have you look at it closely, but I think if I describe it correctly, that will help. And then, of course, you'll have the tab. So, again, the monthly lessons here I film at home don't have the advantage of the split screen like I do on my online studio lessons and so forth. But I think you'll get something from this, and I'll take a pause here, and then I'll show you the licks. Okay, here's the lick I'm going to show you, and then I'll back up and describe it for you, and then talk a little bit about how it fits into the song "Rollin' My Sweet Baby's Arms," which will put it in context for you. And I'll go ahead and tab this out, but to me it would be best if you could sort of see it in blocks or in measure phrases as I'm going to show you. And if you do, then once you learn the lick, you can pretty much play the whole one time through "Rollin' My Sweet Baby's Arms" with just a couple of thoughts rather than thinking of each individual note. So let's give that a try. Okay, here's the lick. The first thing you got to do is bend the string. So you can put your finger on the second fret on the third string, and then as you pick the string, you actually bend it up, like in this direction. And as you get it up a little ways, which you're actually bending to what's called the B flat note, which is the next note up. And you get there, and then you bring it across. And when you end up there, if you do it right, you end up in a spot where the second string and where you've got your finger bent to and pushed to there is the same. Okay, it's a little tricky, but so it sounds like this. Okay, let me do that a little more quickly for you, just as the last part of it. I kind of continued on, but I think I did the slide part right, which is what I wanted to show you. So you go. Okay. Okay, that'll be in the tab for you, so you can see that. And then I'm going to demonstrate the whole piece that I have in tab for you. So I'll take a little pause here, and then I'll show you some more. Well, depending on where you are in your banjo progress, you may just want to skip the bend and the slide, and or I should say just skip the bend and just do a slide. Until you get the hang of the tab or what we're learning. Once you've sort of learned that whole thing, then you can start incorporating the slide. And of course, just as I've mentioned in some of my lessons before, really the best way to develop that slide is by doing it over and over in repetition, separate from trying to play it in the song. So there's some advice there, and let me demonstrate the whole piece for you and how I'm going to do it. The whole phrase, as I'm going to play it, sounds like this. Okay, so that's first. And the second time you're going to play almost identical to that, but we've got to set ourselves up to go to a lick that plays over the D chord. So we're going to play exactly the same until we get to there. Okay, let me see if I can put a little life into this and show you what it would sound like. I'll play it kind of medium, and then I'll play it faster. And as I play it, there may be a moment or two where I don't match the tab perfectly, but it's going to be very close. And I might slightly bend the string different or something like that. But again, it's very difficult to do something exactly like the tab, and that should be another tip for the day, which is you want to learn the techniques, and then if you make some slight variations, as long as they're solid within the technique, then it's okay. It's really not something you can avoid.